This machine is called a surface planer. And the reason it's called a surface planer is because it will take a piece of wood like this and it will clean off or cut down the large surface of a piece of wood. So if we were to roll this through here, a blade on a roller, okay, would come down and it would chop out just a little piece at a time. And you would hear it, you'd hear it chop every time. So it creates a lot of sawdust. And that's why we have the sawdust thing that takes it outside. This is a very strong machine. Look at how wide a piece of wood that you could stick in there and it would still cut it. So it's very strong. It's very sharp because I have someone come in and sharpen it using our sharpener up here. This one actually has two motors, one for the sharpener and one to run the machine. Okay? Now this machine will actually grab the piece of wood and push it through for you. So it has a feed cycle, they call it. The dangerous area of this machine is up inside this space right here. If you stick your hand up in there, you could actually touch the blade and it will cut you. Alright? If you stuck your hand up in there while it was running, it could grab you and pull you through until your hand came out or your arm came out the same size as the width of this table right here. Okay? Now to adjust this, what you would do is you would measure your piece of wood and then you would adjust the table to whatever that size is. That's at 1.5 inches right there. So this piece of wood should be able to go through. It would chew it up and spit it out the back. Okay? And it would clean off this whole surface right here. We have another machine over here called the jointer. The jointer kind of does the same thing, but it does it on the smaller edge. Okay? So, why do we have a surface planer? When you go to a lumber yard, you can buy lumber that has already been planed just like this. Just like this piece of wood was right here. It's already been planed. It's smooth. You can buy wood that is called rough sawn, and it's cheaper. It's cheaper because it hasn't been through a plane yet. So some people have planers at home, so they buy the wood cheap, they send it through the planer, and they can make it the thickness they want to whatever they're making. Okay? So that's why we have a planer. So we can buy the wood cheaper, we can use the planer to either clean off the rough sawn area, or we use a planer to change the thickness of our board. We can run it through many, many times. And every time it runs through, we might give it an adjustment, about 1/16 of an inch at a time. At the most, you want to cut off 1/16 of an inch. Okay, so it would take how many passes to make this an inch less? It would take 16 passes. Okay, so that's a lot, isn't it? Now I will turn it on so that you can hear it, but I'm not going to run a piece of wood through it. Matter of fact, this piece of wood I would not run through this machine because you want it to be longer so that it will come out the other end easily and we're not trying to stick our hand up in there and push it through. Okay? So, I'll turn it on so that you can hear it. Ready? Now imagine that thing grabbing a piece of wood and then a chipper going through and hitting it. It's pretty loud. Matter of fact, Miss Vanderbaum would probably come over and go, "What the heck is going on?" This is a fantastic machine though. It does a great job. I actually have someone from the community that comes in and uses it. So it's not here for no reason. Okay? Sometimes I use it. So it's not something that we would use in our class. There's really no reason to, unless we did it for fun, okay? Maybe we'll do that sometime. So this is called a surface planer. This is the table. You can adjust the table using this wheel right here. The thing on the side changes the speed of the feed. And that's just about it. Okay? Where's the danger zone? You do not want to stick your hands up inside this hole right here. You could get hurt. Okay, so please don't do that. Now the only reason I had someone get hurt on this machine was to notice how sharp that edge is right there. Someone bounced their head off of that edge right there and ended up getting stitches. So you got to be real careful when you're sitting around the machine. Okay. So any questions about the surface planer and what it does?